Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Bookaholic Bianca. For those of you guys that are new, I'm Bianca. This week is my June TBR or to be read list. I can't believe May went by so fast, but with June coming along, it's so much nicer, and I've just been trying to enjoy nature as much as possible with having social distancing in mind. Well, anyways, let's get started. I am challenging myself to 6 books this month. Yay! I know, 6 books. It's a lot, but I'm thinking maybe like 2 books every week. We'll just see how it goes. My first book is The Education of Margo by Lilian Rivera. I was actually just surfing through Goodreads to see what good book I could read next, and I came across this book, and the main character's background is Latin, so I just had to read it. I was also intrigued because after borrowing her dad's credit card to buy clothes, she is caught, and for punishment, she's working as a servant in her family's little grocery store. There's also a boy, Moses, or Moises in Spanish. I think there's gonna be a little bit of romance. I'm not sure, but I can't wait to find out. But anyways, her friends decide to invite her to a huge party, and she's grounded, so she'll do anything to go. Lie, cheat, and maybe even steal. So I'm excited to find out what happens. My next book is We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. Mejia. This book is a YA fantasy and a duology, and the second book already came out. I know, I am late to reading this book, but I will manage to read this book this month. So we follow Daniela Vargas, or Dani for short, where she is from the outskirts of this town where all these rich and powerful people live. She has managed to obtain illegal documents, and she enters this town where she will build her way up to society. So I believe we start at the Medeo School for Girls, where she learns one of 2 rules, primera or segunda, or first or second. There, she learns how to take care of her husband and take care of her kids. As she is getting sent off to marry this powerful politician's son, she must keep this big, powerful, and dark secret, and if that isn't enough, she falls in love with someone else. So I'm excited to see what happens next. My third book is Ephraim Nava by Ernesto Cisneros. I actually came across this book at the Social Distance Book Fest, where the author actually talked about his book. This book is about young Ephraim Nava, whose mom doesn't come back from work and ends up getting deported. Ephraim is left to take care of his younger siblings and manage schoolwork at the same time, while his dad has to work 2 jobs to pay bills. Ephraim must build up the courage to go across the border and see his mom. And he is also working up this plan to maybe even bring his family back together. This book is about family, friendship, and tearing down walls that have been built between us all. My fourth book is Orphan Monsters by Matt Keelan. I actually found this book on Book Outlet looking for a good mystery book, and I came across this book because it just sounded so good. So it's actually about Sarah, whose mom is an actress, and her mom spent years trying to make Sarah someone else. But then Sarah's mom dies, and she is hiding in plain sight amongst the daughters of the Nazi elite. As a brilliant con artist, she is out to befriend one of the daughters of the most powerful scientists to get her hands on the bomb blueprints to destroy the Nazis all. But the deeper embedded she becomes into this world of monsters, the graver in danger she is. So that was actually pretty dark compared to all my other books, but I'm excited to read this book. So the one I have been just waiting to tell you guys about is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. I actually got excited with this book when it arrived in the mail, so I just had to do a look with it, and make sure to go check it out on my Instagram. This book actually takes place 50 years before the original Hunger Games books came out. So on the morning of the reaping, young President Snow, or Coriolanus Snow in this book, is preparing for a shot as a mentor in these games. But odds are against him, and he actually ends up mentoring a female from Tribute 12. So he has to weigh down his needs to survival, and he will do whatever it takes. I'm actually so excited for this book, and I can't wait to start reading it. My last book is A Mango-Shaped Space by Wendy Mass. This book is actually a reread of mine, and I'm excited to see if I see it in a different perspective or not. This book follows Mia Winchell, who she knows she's different because sounds, numbers, and even words have color for her. While she's at school, she runs into trouble and she has to reveal her secret. So Mia tries to learn to accept and embrace her gift. So I'm excited to see if my perspective changes. So that was it for my June TBR, and I'm excited because there are a lot of Latinx books, mystery, and I even threw in a new release, so this month is going to be crazy, and I hope I get to all of these books. Please make sure to comment below any books you want me to read, challenges you want me to do, and tell me if you're picking up any new releases or any books that you're reading this month. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. See you next time. Bye!